Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Dreamfall Chapters. So it's time for some alchemy. See if we can get things glowy. Glowy balls.
Good.
That should...
Now you need to make the fire powder somehow. My father was never too clear on how that part's done. All I know is that it's powder that went psst when it was lit.
Well, that's useful, Bip. Thank you.
All that's left is to combine all the ingredients in a tube. That should be easy, right?
Hopefully, yes.
You start with the fire powder at the bottom. And then the glowy balls on top, until the tube is full. That looks okay. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but there's only one way to find out.
There is, isn't there?
Here you go, boy. Now don't light this before I tell you to.
Oh man! I'll be careful, I promise. I can't wait to see how this one burns.
Right, so let's see if we can make a distraction then. Can I get you to... Oh, okay. I guess I need to be closer so I can actually target the guard then. I think that's what I need to do. Right. Come on. Okay, maybe not. Hey Bip. So, wait, what? Can't target anything. Can I?
Use the fireworks to distract the guard away from that door.
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
Hey, hey! Check this out.
Hey, what are you doing, child? That's magic. Magic's illegal. Come back here, you little shit.
Nice, Bip. Don't get caught now. That would be bad. Let's get going, though.
What in Shadow's name are you? Apostle! You're dead!
Not quite, no.
He won't hurt you again, child. I promise. Leave. Do not come back.
Well, I guess it wasn't consensual. That's pretty shit.
Oh, my head's hurting. Why is my... What's happening? Who are you? Where's Ramin? Why am I tied to... Alvane. You're not dead.
You should have closed the door, Alvane.
How in Shadow's name? I'll pay you. I'll make you wealthy. I'll get you a pardon from the tower and...
Shut your mouth. I need information.
What do you mean by
If
that?
you speak out of turn again, I'll cut off your dick and shove it down your throat. The raid tonight.
I don't know anything about a raid.
Boo.
He will lie. Unless I show him what happens when he does. Unless I cause him pain. I cannot justify torture. I'll have to convince him to talk to me, and trust that he reveals the truth.
Let's not torture the poor thing. That's a shitty move.
You believe you have more to lose by speaking to me. You're wrong. You've been consorting with a magical, a Dolmari, a child. You know, the punishment for even one of those crimes is execution. All three. I will make an example of you. They'll string you up in the tower square. They'll sever your genitals, gouge your eyes out, dip your feet in molten metal. They'll make you suffer unbearable agony. You will plead for death. And death will come. But slowly. Slowly. Tell me what you know. The tower will learn of your crimes.
There will be a raid. In the Magic Ghetto, before the sun rises tomorrow. I'm not part of it. I haven't been in the meetings, I don't know the details. But they plan to root out the rebels and the collaborators hiding in Old Town. Some they'll exile to the islands. Others they'll kill. As punishment for siding with the Resistance, as a warning to others. That's all I know. I swear to it on my mother's office.
Let's go over this again. Tell me everything you know.
Well, let's hope he
Please,
tells the truth.
don't kill me. I won't tell anyone about this. About you, I can't. They'll execute me. I'll do anything. I'll spy for you. I'll feed you information from inside the tower. Just spare me. Please. For the love of the goddess, I beg you.
Well, can we actually
He has
trust
much to lose if he reveals what happens here. But I can't risk it. And his crimes are too grave. There's always a risk that he will reveal what happened here. But if I spare his life, he could be of value to us.
Well, let's hope that he has too much to lose.
Betray me, and the tower will know what you did. Even if they spare your life, I will find you, and I will make you pay.
Yes, yes! I swear on the first mountain. I won't speak a word of this. I'll give you all the information I come across. Everything!
You'll return to this place every week to meet an agent of ours. Your guard will believe you still visit your girl.
Of course, Apostle. Thank you.
Shut up before I cut your tongue from your mouth. I'll release you now, but you'll stay here until your guard knocks on the door. We'll know the instant you break your oath.
Well, it would have been a problem if we killed him, considering the guard as well, because then the guard would know that shit has hit the fan and the raid might have actually been done sooner. Who knows? Nice one, Bip. You got away. Good working.
Where's the guard?
He's in a mud cellar, stuck to his knees in Elgwyn dung. He'll be busy for a while.
You did good, Bip.
What happened in there? Did you get what you needed?
I did. Listen, you can't stay here in Old Town. The Azadi are coming.
I'm not afraid of the Azadi.
Nevertheless, you need to leave. I'll bring you to the Enclave, and you'll be safe with...
I'm not going anywhere. This is where I live. What if my parents come back? They'll be looking for me.
You're not safe here. I'm sure your parents would be happier knowing you're with us.
You just want to put me in an orphanage.
No.
Wait. Shadow. Children.
Yeah. I was going to say that's the reason I'm not going to have any, but then again, if I had one, it wouldn't be an orphan, so never mind that.
The General is asking questions.
I've heard. We must find Kian before...
I'll make sure Harmy's attentions are directed elsewhere. Tonight's raid on the Magic Ghetto will be a good start.
What did he say?
The General tells me that my men are sticking to the story, but that some of the prisoners are spreading rumors. It's of little concern. They will not live to see another interview.
And arouse more suspicion. Don't be a fool, Vermon.
Don't ever call me a fool.
Then try not to act like one. Who else did he speak with?
The Warden.
What? I thought you were taking care of that problem.
You're the one who worries about arousing suspicion. I couldn't simply have him executed. There are laws.
And now the General has a witness.
An infidel's testimony can never be used against Trueborn.
But his words can fuel further investigations.
The General will soon have other matters to concern himself with. We're stepping up the deportations and we're close to completing the machine. After that, Kian's death will be low on his list of priorities.
And in the meantime, the General is pursuing leads.
Like I said, tonight's raid will distract him.
How so?
Because it won't go well. The rebels will strike. Many of his men will die, our forces will be on high alert, and, as Supreme Commander, it'll be Harmy's job to clean up.
He will blame you.
And I will take responsibility. And action. There will be little time for his investigations. By the time the situation is under control again, other matters will have taken precedence. We will keep the General's attentions elsewhere until our mission here is done. And then,
No one will challenge us. I hope you're right.
I always am. Come here.
This is not the time for...
I'm as hard as Nigali steel. This is exactly the time.
Well, subtle as a brick. Wow. Jeebus. Oh well.
I apologize for being late, but I have
Every
informed...
minute wasted could mean lives lost. Anu, can you tell us what you've learned?
Not a whole lot. No one's talking. There's not even a whisper of a raid. I'm starting to think maybe Ulvik's loose-lipped, drunken Azadi was merely a braggart. Also, merely a braggart? I've been around you guys too long. I'm starting to speak like a sullen warrior.
I went looking for our people in Old Town. They're standing by for my word. I don't want to pull them out of the city until we know for sure what's happening. Let's hope for their sake Anu's right, and there's no raid tonight.
The raid is taking place, just before sunrise. We still have several hours.
How did you come up?
Hey, Big Blue, let him speak.
The plan is to arrest as many magicals as possible, along with rebel sympathizers. It's a show of strength. They want us to be scared.
Where did you get this information, Kian?
From a trusted source. I met her here before we...
Mystery Woman! I remember Mystery Woman! Well, I remember you talking about Mystery Woman. She's a friend of Ulvik's, right? We can definitely trust her.
She told me about an Azadi officer who visits with an underage Dalmari girl. And she told me where to find him.
He was with a child? That's sick.
And did you find him?
I did. He told me that this will be their biggest raid on the ghetto so far. Given his rank and the precariousness of his situation, I believe him.
How did you get him to talk?
When he understood his predicament, he was perfectly willing to spill his guts.
I don't know.
Seriously? I mean, I'd much rather trust Kian's source than mine.
What if this source of yours is playing you for a fool? What if it's bait, meant to draw us out and distract us?
No Azadi would commit a mortal crime in order to set a trap. His soul is damned to the shadow for eternity.
I think we should
Maybe
listen...
your information is trustworthy, Kian, but I'm not willing to bet our position in Old Town on it. We'll tell our people to be vigilant. If there is a raid, at least they'll be forewarned.
You're making a mistake.
We'll know soon enough, Azadi.
Where's the officer now?
I let him go. He might prove a valuable asset in the future.
Will he not simply go straight to his masters?
I have information that would lead to his execution, should his commanders learn the truth. He'll keep his silence.
But you let a child molester walk free. Was that because he's one of yours? And because the Domari girl is just another filthy magical?
No.
I won't soon forget this insult, Azadi.
For what it's worth, Kian, I think you did the right thing. I mean, he deserves punishment for what he did to the girl, but to have a source inside the tower? This could change everything.
It's time we headed back to the Enclave.
Don't worry. At least we have a potential spy in the tower. The mission wasn't a complete wash. And don't mind Liko. He thinks that unless someone gets tortured, the information is worthless. That says more about him than it does about you, to be honest.
Well, Liko's one hard to please. But I do wonder. That's the interesting thing about this game, because I always second guess my choices. And I kind of like that. Everything has consequences. Poor Bib. Don't do anything silly, boy. But I wonder, did that go as the general had planned? Oh, he's not a general, he's a captain, isn't it? I don't remember. The plotting dude.
Who's there? You? However did you get here?
Is that Crow? Because that would be awesome. Right, back to Zoe. I'm bad at keeping track of the dates, so I'm not sure how much time has passed. You're dreaming again, Zoe. And why are you sleeping on the couch? Did the argument go that bad? Oh, that's a dreamer, isn't it? Yes, it is. No, Zoe. That's a bad idea. Really bad idea. Right. Thursday. Really? Already? What, next Thursday? Well, shit. Hello, diary. What's new? Oh, nothing. Just spending every waking hour worrying about whether I did the right thing or not. That's all. I've been going over things in my head for over a week. Was handing the data to Sully and Hand the right decision? They're still working on the story, but it should be ready for publishing tonight or tomorrow. I know they've been doing a ton of fact-checking and background information. Sully wants to have one more chat with me before he signs off the thing. They know this thing is going to be huge once it's published. So I guess I did the right thing, right? Right? Seeing as I'm still working for the campaign, at least in theory, I'm not looking forward to Baruti's reaction once this goes live. He's going to be livid. Reza must have left super early this morning. He wasn't there when I woke up, and he only left a perfunctory message. Wow. Sully needs me. See you later. The definition of perfunctory. Who even uses that word anymore? Who am I trying to impress? Why all the question marks? But yeah, Reza. After our conversation last week, we decided to... I don't know. What did we decide? That things aren't working? That we need to evaluate our relationship? Did we actually decide anything at all? Knowing us, we probably didn't, and so our relationship lingers like a stubborn pigeon by a park bench hoping for dry crumbs. What? Anyway, I have an appointment with Sully this afternoon to go over some of the details in the story from the campaign's point of view. I hope Mira will let me leave early today. I mean, I have a good reason. Not that this will necessarily sway Mira, she never saw a good reason she didn't hate. I'm not sure how happy I am working there. I am learning, slowly, but Mira's a bitch. Wit is brilliant but not exactly talkative, as in he does not talk at all. The pay is lousy and I'm not actually getting to do what I signed up for. There's precious little programming and plenty of running around doing shitty errands. It pays the bills, barely, but I'm not happy. At all. Maybe it's time to move on and find something else. Maybe I should have gone back to school after all. Decisions? I suck at them. Well, you and me both, Zoe. You and me both. I don't think there's anything. No, there's nothing more.
Things didn't go too well the last time I connected to a dreamer.
Yeah, it didn't. It's a bad idea. But it's still there, taunting me. What else is in the box? I can't check it. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I'm really going to regret this if I do this. I do hope I'm not going to connect to it. I'm just going to sit there staring at it. That would have been perfect. Jeebus.
Mira, do you have a second?
Depends. Are you done? I need those bots to go out tomorrow.
Almost done. I was wondering if I could leave a teensy bit early today.
Be kind. Rewind. Almost?
Mostly. I'm mostly done.
In your experience, Petal, what's my answer to a question like that?
One filled with expletives. But it's really important that
Of course it's fucking important. It's always important. It's never not important. You wouldn't be asking if it wasn't important, would you, Kuchia? So what's so important that you feel it takes precedence over the work I pay you to do?
I have an appointment with the editor of The Hand. They're doing a story and...
And he can't do this story without you. Even though he's a professional reporter, and you're what are you again?
You tell me. Most of the time I'm running errands. I should be programming.
Should is a big word. I should be making $1,000,000 yuan. I should not be forced to run my operations out of a mother-chuding garage. And you should be grateful you have a job that pays a decent salary.
Decent?
A salary. Go on, get out of here before I change my mind and make you work overtime. Just be here extra early tomorrow to, I don't know, what do you hate doing the most?
Sitting at my terminal learning more about neural programming. I really, really hate that.
Mopping floors. That's it. You'll come extra early to mop the fucking floors. Alright?
Yes. Fine. Sure.
Well, yeah. I did get off the hook, but yeah.
I know Mira wants to diversify, but for the moment, the refurbished bot market is where she makes her platter.
Well, we were able to get out and we didn't put on the bloody dream machine, so I guess that's good. I hope. Possibly. Maybe.
Hello, Zoe. I'm not available right now, but I wanted a chance to speak with you again. I've left the campaign and Europolis. I understand why you gave the data to the Hand, and I appreciate your honesty. I'm still very angry, but not with you. I hope we can stay friends. Message me. I'll call you back as soon as I can. In the meantime, take care of yourself, Sissy. I mean that.
Oh, I'm gonna miss him. I'm just glad he's not super pissed at me personally. That would be sad. Right, anyway.
Life is dreary and meaningless. Stay safe. Stay inside.
There's so many eye operators. Yeah, you and me both. Can I just... La 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 la. Oh shit. This is not good. This is not good at all.
What's Sully doing? Is he arguing with an eye exosuit? Bad idea.
That is a bad idea. Where's Rissa?
What do you mean you won't let me in? You will let me in. This is my office.
Step back, citizen, or I will be forced to shoot.
I will not step back, you pisslick. You'll have to shoot me where I stand before I...
Sully? What's going on?
Christ on Darby, Zoe. You shouldn't be here.
We have an appointment.
Ah, kasha, of course. I'm such a salaka. I should have messaged you as soon as I... Our offices were attacked last night by masked goons. They trashed everything. Our screens, our furniture, everything. When I called in this morning, these things show up. Battlesuits, syndicate agents. They take our equipment away, interrogate my employees. And now they refuse to let me back in my own booking office!
What? Why?
They claim we're under investigation. Us! We're the victims here!
So, what about...
But the story? We can't publish anything right now. They've confiscated our databanks and terminals, cut our wire access. Even my iris is displaying an error message. They have been exceptionally thorough. But the data is safe. Our research is safe. We've learned our lessons. We keep everything on offshore servers in Iceland. No amount of court orders, corporate threats, or military action can get to that data. But for the time being, that's also where it stays. If we try to access it remotely, they'll intercept our connection. If we try to publish it, they'll stick us in the gulag.
Is that what this is all about?
What else could it be? We were this close to revealing a connection between the Eye clampdown, several of the political parties, and the Wati-controlled syndicate.
So what's gonna happen?
Right now, nothing. We sit tight, let them believe they've silenced us. And then we find a way to publish. Your man, Reza, caught the first Vactrax north this morning, carrying 3 very expensive and very, very secure holomems. He'll retrieve our backups, and then we'll take it from there.
Reza did what? He didn't tell me. How did he get out?
He got out by not telling anyone he was getting out. He disabled his iris, used a disposable identity, got smuggled across the river in an empty container. He'll try and get in touch as soon as he's made it safely to Iceland, but he will need to be careful. You can bet your god they're monitoring every channel of communication.
I guess he's not there yet. Oh shit, Sully. I feel responsible.
You just handed us the story of the year. The fact that they'll go to such lengths to silence us is a good thing. But you do need to watch your back, Zoe. There's every chance Watikorp's keeping an eye on you as well. The clampdown is their doing, behind the cover of the Syndicate. They want people off the streets into Dreamtime, for whatever reasons.
Which is why they're buying political power.
Exactly. Yeah, we have proof that both Unity and the European Dawn are in their pockets. Whoever wins the election will be under Wati's thumb. It seems the only party that isn't being run by the corporations is Manifesto.
It's not like they're going to win the election.
If we are able to publish our story before the election, who knows? Never underestimate the collective anger of the masses.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a call.
Is it Teresa?
No. Nella. Why would she be calling? One moment.
Is this a bad time?
No, it's fine. What's up, Nella?
I need to see you. Can we meet in the shuk?
No problem. I'll be there in a minute.
Thanks, Zozo.
Oh, I need to run. Can we talk later?
You bet. I'm gonna do my best to make life difficult for these bastards. But I'll call you.
That's interesting. Slightly shitty, but interesting. Goddamn. Can't speak.
Avoid any unauthorized congregations.
You look like you could need some directions.
Right. Hey, Nella. What's up?
Nella?
Zozo, thanks for coming.
Are you okay?
I just need a favor. I need you to hold on to this for me.
What is it?
Something personal. Will you keep it safe?
Sure, but why? What's going on?
I don't want it to get lost, or...
Why would it? Nella, you're making me worried. Are you involved in something?
Don't worry about it, Zozo. Just keep that safe for a little while. I'll get in touch soon. Thanks for coming so quickly. I have to run.
But I don't...
I really have to go. There's something I need to do. Bye, Zoe.
Something's going on. She looked freaked out. Maybe I should follow and make sure she's okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the heck is up, but something's weird. Definitely. She doesn't say goodbye, for one thing. Not usually. We're not very inconspicuous though. We're just like, if she looks back, we're right here. What are you going to do, Nella? I am not quite sure what you are supposed to be doing.
The eye in the sky watches, so you don't have to. Help us help you. Stay inside and comply with all eye directives without delay.
You're just gonna stand there? Oh shit, Nella, no. No. That's no good. No. Nella!
Nella!
Don't do this, don't do this.
Nella! Nella!
I guess I can't reach her. Shit.
The following is a security announcement. All eye operatives are authorized to use deadly force. Avoid crowds. Stay safe. Stay inside.
Well,
Stay
that's pretty
connected
shitty.
to your dream machines.
But that didn't look like a medic. That looked like someone in a suit. Is this our blonde mystery guy? The one who's probably hooked up with my mom? Oh, we're back here again, aren't we? Well, shit. shit. Ah. And of course, on a cliffhanger. Boo! Ah, jeebus. Oh, wow. Let's see what we did. With a man's life at stake and the fate of the resistance in the balance, I took the time needed to identify the right person. Yay! I got the right one. I acted fast and caught the arrow fired by the archer, but did the assassin recognize me? And how did the Asadi know we'd passed through the market? That's interesting. She had her reasons for betraying the resistance. Who am I to pass judgment on traitors? She will serve our cause better free than in chains. Oh, that's a lot of people who made the same decision, actually. Interesting. I just hope that she'll stay loyal this time around. Until I recall what happened to me before the coma, I won't be able to move on. It won't be easy, but I will work hard to remember. By now you will have realized how important your memories are. They will continue to haunt you, and in the next book this path will come to an inevitable conclusion. Interesting. The data was too important to leave with one person. I had to take it to the hand. Well, most people seem to have come to the same conclusion, so... Anna ambushed me. I wasn't ready for that intimacy. That is interesting, because not a whole lot of people went for the same route that I did. Well, basically I hesitated, which is very interesting. Torture is never justified, but many rebels may have died because of my choice. Well, many would probably have died otherwise as well. And has already affected resistance presence in the Mercuria. Though the officer deserved death, he will be worth more alive, but Liko may never forgive me for my choice. Yeah, that will be interesting to see how that plays out. But then again, Liko already hated me, so... All in all, very interesting. Looking forward to chapter 3 already. Well, book 3, rather. That's going to be so exciting! Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching, and tune in to the next one.